This is big time!
Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone's mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stands!
Welcome to your mom's house with Segura, and
Christina Pashitsky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Oh boy! Boy, oh boy, folks, we are here. We are queer. Welcome to the Stink Portal to all the members. If you're merely a poor watching, that's okay too. I promise you. I'm glad that you're here watching, and maybe one day you'll be inspired to become a member and join us in the chat. A couple of people did that already today. Rachel Cool did that, and so did Ethan Strebel. Welcome to the Stink Portal, you new fellas and ladies. Oh my lord. And don't forget, by the way, if in fact you are, oh my god, you guys are scaring me with these chats. Someone's like, the live just ended, blah blah blah. I'm like, what are you talking about? If you are in fact a person who is not a member yet and you want to be, well, you can always just open up those tabs on your little YouTube channel there, and perhaps one of the people in the Stink Portal will be benevolent enough to gift you a membership. So many people doing that all the time. As Little Boner has pointed out, we're making less pours every day. I can't. Why is this up? Can't even turn it down. I have a special surprise over here, so if you're hearing double time, I apologize. I've no any here. This is just me, and guess what? Today, folks, we have something very special. But first, let me tell you, before we get into it here, that if you are outside the Stink Portal and you want to get in touch with us, this is the email, behindthegeneshow@gmail.com. Let us know if there's anything you want to hear, anything you want me to pull out of the YMH vault, anything at all, and I will get it on there for you because I want to very badly, and I would like it very much if you let me know, and we can, outside the hours of 3 p.m. every Wednesday, live here on the show, we read these. We gather things like that. So let me know. Oh my God, look at this. Fucking Bobby gifting 5 subs. Are you getting an echo? I know that my thing is over here and it is making things echo. It's going up and down. I don't know why the volume is freaking out on it, but I have a special. Okay, good. No, we don't have one. Okay, good. Let me get into this, what's happening today and why I'm so preoccupied with what's happening over here. It's because, folks, Matthew McConaughey, we talked about it last week in length when it came to just about everything, but the one thing that really stuck out and struck the internet, aside from Tom's shaven face, which we'll also get to today, was his tuna salad recipe. It has gone viral. There was a TikTok that went around with it where a man has tried it. So today, on the show live, I will be sampling Matthew McConaughey's, tuna salad thing here. And this is the cook cam over here. Can you see that? Oh, boy. So, yeah, we'll pull that up later as I'm preparing Matthew McConaughey's tuna salad. I mean, I'm doing the best I can here. I don't have a kitchen here in my home studio. I had to go get a can opener today. I don't even own a can opener. Usually I just shove it. I didn't want you to see how I open cans. I really didn't. I can't believe I'm confessing this to you, but I didn't want you to see how I open cans usually, and that's just with my hunting knife. I just stab the can and go. It's not safe. It's cut me time to time, and it's not practical at all. Why don't you just buy a can opener, Josh? Well, today I just said to myself, I'm going to go get one. So I went out to the store and got myself, this is a brand new can opener. Look at that. Pretty proud of myself. I'm growing up. I have knives and stuff like that, but Whoa, Ashley, I'm not going to say your full name, sending in a super chat. Oh, my Lord. It says, catch ya. on the restream. Oh my goodness, go Bills! Indeed, Ashley. I forgot Ashley changed her hours at her job, so she can't join us during the live stream anymore. She's just gonna have to check in and whatnot. Fancy indeed. I'm gonna make Fancy Chef look like a fucking slob today. I'll tell you that. So yeah, I'm excited to get to that. Another new member, JS. Welcome to the Stink Portal. So happy to have you here. Oh my gosh, JS. But yes, other than, I think we'll get to the cooking toward the end of the program because I don't think it's going to take very long. It doesn't take very long to just throw mayonnaise and tuna and whatever the hell else Matthew McConaughey put in there. I mean, he put a lot of stuff. Well, you know what I did? I noticed we don't have is the shallots, which I'm pleased about. I was going to leave those out anyways because the shallots are gross. I don't want shallots. I don't even know what the hell a shallot is. An onion or something? I don't think so. We got regular onions. We got all the other stuff. I mean, there's so many ingredients here that it's actually making me kind of like nervous. And I don't have like proportions or anything like that, measurements. Also, I don't have any measuring cups or anything like that I brought out. So, nevertheless, look how informed the Roach is. He knows our schedules. I do. I try to know. I'll tell you this, Stone Trip. I know more about the folk in the Stink Portal than I know about how to make tuna salad. I'll tell you that right now. I make it from time to time, but it's much more simple than this. I was like, oh, cool, I'll add wasabi to my tuna salad in the future. That sounds good. But I didn't know that Matthew McConaughey, does he go over? I can't even remember if he went over all these things or if this maniac came across it. This TikTok maniac came across the recipe and figured it out. Or did Matthew McConaughey, I think he did start listing all the things. And my eyes glazed over after wasabi, you see. Shallots are a gay onion, says Corey Sanchez. Okay. The more you know. We're getting educated on culinary things week after week here in Behind the Jeans. I'm eating a Wendy's chili bowl in solidarity. Well, thank you, Don't Trip. Yes, that is reference to a episode earlier on, one that only the members got to see, where I ate Wendy's chili. I don't like eating on the air, too. I do not. So that's why I'm saving the cooking portion till toward the end of the show. I say in the last, 45 minutes or so, half hour, not 45, my last 20, 30 minutes around there, around that mark, we'll begin cooking. Because the only thing I got to do that's really out of line is, here's the bread, by the way. I didn't toast the bread. I've got I went non-toasted. Is that okay? I don't have a fucking oven in here to cook toast bread on. But there is chopped apple. So I got to chop up an apple here at some point when we start cooking down the road here. And this is like the best knife I had is this a good knife to chop apples with? Do you think? Sigh. I can't wait. So yeah, you can watch me maybe sever one of my appendages here. Eric V gifting 5 YMH studio memberships. Oh my Lord, that's 10 so far. We're not even 10 minutes into the show and we've got 10 people gifted memberships today, people who have been relieved of being poor and now can enter the Stink Portal. Welcome to all of you. But first, the other hullabaloo, something that was overshadowed even more, even more than the tuna salad, was Tom's face. Last week, if you watched, maybe you can go back and check it out, but if you didn't, go back, watch it, because we went over so many of the just mean comments. Oh, my Lord. And so I was pleased to see that Tom went over some of them, too. Of course, if you don't know what I'm referring to, it's this. Oh, no, this is a different look. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. I told you. What did I say last week? I said it's going to grow back. Tom is a hirsute man like myself, and I knew it would grow back, but I didn't know it would grow back so lush. And so dark. I mean, the man, when he shaves it down, it gets gray like mine. But when he lets it grow, maybe I should try that. Usually when I let mine grow, it's like a big Santa beard now that I'm elderly in my middle age. Oh, my Lord. Just get a toaster. I don't own it. Can I be frank with you folks? I'm telling the folk, and I don't mind if the poors judge me, because I'm only getting more fat and more poor by the day. That's why all the super chats go to your boy here. So thank you to Ashley, I won't say her full name, for sending that in before she had to go to her meeting. I don't own a toaster. I don't own a toaster, and I don't own a microwave. I have a stove. I cook on a stove. all the time. And when if I were to toast bread, I would do it like a grilled cheese. I didn't even think about a toaster. Why have a whole appliance that just does one thing? You go skadung, and then it goes kadish, and the toast is up. I guess that's convenient if you're eating toast all the time. I don't have toast a lot. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big bread guy. That's why I even have one slice of bread here, because I'm going to eat half a sandwich. I'm going to cut this in half. Just get a toaster. So funny. Poors have beards because they have to stay warm. That's a good point, Don't Trip. That could be very well true. I never associated facial hair with socioeconomic status. But yes, Tom saw all the mean comments. Let us go through his. I want to watch him watch the mean comments. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm getting at? So why don't we, la-da-dee, I've got different cameras, I got different microphones up today. This is something else, guys. You can't believe it. Oh, my Lord. If this goes off without a hitch, I mean, holy shit. What does this say here? Look at the fancy, beautiful, and nice portrait. Oh, yes. No, of course. We're going to get to that, Queen's Getting Stoned in Gaza. Yes, someone sent in a wonderful, beautiful portrait. Do I have that? Let me just see if I have that by itself. Yada-dee, yada-da. I don't think I do, but I'm sure it is in the segment here. They're going to get to it, and Tom's going to react to it with us here on the screen on Behind the Jeans.
Comments were about your lack of a beard.
Overwhelming.
Yeah.
People were not talking about the Oscar award-winning A-lister.
No.
They were talking about my face. And here's the thing. They weren't that nice about it.
It's weird.
It was very strange.
Why? What were they saying?
Not nice things.
See? Mean stuff, folks, hurting his feelings. Even, I think that was Don't Trip that said John Segura wasn't very into the comments. Thinks he was very moved in a poor way. What's that mean? Disheveled from the comments? I'm not sure. Heather's here. I'm excited that Heather's here. Let's keep the clip going. So yes, Tom has mentioned they were mean. They were not very nice.
My favorite comment, you told me, they're like, I think Christina gave Tom her cancer.
Well, here's some of the...
Pretty funny.
Christina.
Oh,
That
was a good one. How come we didn't see that one?
that's funny.
Tom looks like he's been boiled. Tom going full Dallas Buyers Club for this guest. The movie where Matthew McConaughey had AIDS.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Who's the human hot dog sitting next to Bert?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Invisalign really did a number on Tom.
Oh.
Why is John Lovitz hanging out with Bert and Matthew? I mean, Tom looks like the neighbor. I thought I looked like a normal guy.
Can I tell you something? You
Very fun. I mean, these are some comments that we didn't even have here on Behind the Jeans. I mean, we're getting a more in-depth look at how truly mean the comments were. And you're seeing, I mean, I guess the new beard and hair is covering up the emotion perhaps on his face. That could have been a deliberate move because he didn't want you to see the true pain, perhaps. Someone mentioned that Tom only likes when the mean comments are about baristas. Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Who doesn't prefer when a barista gets a mean comment as opposed to yourself, you know? Once the mean comments are turned on to us, why, that's painful at the end of the day. But let's see that because they're funny. They're good ones.
photograph really well without the beard.
Mm-hmm.
In real life, it was very jarring and alarming. And those comments were accurate. But I feel like when you're photographing, it's really nice.
Why was
Heather wrote that some staff members didn't even recognize him. It was jarring. Wouldn't that be funny if that was the case just like normally? Like if Tom just looked like Tom, but people were like, huh? Like they work there, but they're working in the back rooms, or they work on days that your mom's house doesn't film. So they're just like, who's that guy? And it's like, that's fucking Tom, dude. That would make my day. But no, it's because, I mean, obviously it is a very jarring look, Heather. You are correct. I was kind of like, well, but I was trying to think, do I remember Tom pre-beard. When I met Tom, he had a big, 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 big beard. And then I remember he went a little less. But I'd see pictures of him. There's pictures of clean-shaven fat Tom, as we know. But clean-shaven and fit Tom, oh my Lord, we have never seen the likes of it.
Was it jarring in person?
It's just not you. And I don't like how expressive you are. So right now, this is the level of expression I'm used to. Where
Yes.
your mouth is covered, everything's covered. It's just very placid and beige.
You don't like me being more expressive?
Nope, not at all. It's very weird because I'm not used to you having
But you,
feelings.
at first you were like, oh, this is nice. I can see. I didn't know you
Yeah.
have teeth.
your teeth are not as yellow as I thought they were when you had a beard.
Beardless Tom is post-nut clarity in human form.
Oh my God, so true. That's so true. That's a good.
That is a mind bender. The post-nut clarity one. I was like, what does that even really mean? But it's post-nut clarity in human form. So it's like, is it like when you jizz and you're like, oh my God, my world is collapsing around me, like stuff like that, the realization of like reality, and then it makes you drain your life from you? Or is Tom like what you see after you nut? I couldn't get that one. That one kind of got me in a pretzel.
Good.
Now that is the Tom Segura.
It's just Segura.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tom looks like an aggressive lesbian.
No, I don't see that. Oh, you like that one?
He's really like
Any
that.
like that one?
Any like that one. I like ones that make any go all Nadav on us and we can hear him in the back.
Is Tom dying from Christina's cancer? It sure fucking looks that way.
Funny.
Tom without a beard is like seeing an owl's legs.
That's a good
Well,
one.
that's funny.
Tom looks like the word ringworm. I mean,
That's so true.
oh, Annie's reaction when I walked in that day was just
Look at the legs of an owl. That's so true. That's so true. Holy shit! I didn't even know they had legs like that.
dude, will you chill out?
That is 100% accurate.
By the way, I learned here actually maybe it was last year, in 2023. It's not that I learned this, but I connected the dots on this. Owls, get this, folks. Owls are birds.
Laughed hysterically.
Can you believe that?
Bro, that was the funniest shit.
That's a fucking bird, dude. That's not I thought owls were like their own thing. That also, I don't know.
Funniest shit. Because I thought you were just one of those fucking porosos niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
yeah, one of the investors or whatever. And I'm like, hey, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Oh, it's you.
One of them porosos, big words he says.
You don't look like Tom. That's Timothy, nigga. That ain't you, dog.
You're Timothy that's so true.
It's Timothy.
Because you're already pretty white guy, but then it takes it to another level.
Super white guy.
The whole world has been taken over by Timothy Segura.
This is just ridiculous.
In fact, I would like to share something that I have done in honor of your lack of facial hair. It took the world by storm. And to commemorate this once-in-a-lifetime thing that we saw Tom without his facial hair. It's like Haley's Comet. It's
Yeah.
never going to happen again in your lifetime.
Hold on here. I have to pause it because I don't want to make a big debate out of this. I'm telling you I'm dumb and I didn't realize this, but it said owls fly like birds. I think CE wrote that. Yeah, owls fly like birds. I didn't connect the dots that means they are birds. Is birds the only thing that flies? Flies fly. They're not birds, they're bugs. Now what, dude? Now what? Hi, Josh. Do you remember Chloe from 2020? Yes, I think. I remember a couple Chloes from 2020. Anyhow.
I have drawn. This took days. Days.
Yeah, you've really been getting into like painting and drawing and everything.
I've got a lot of free time. My hobbies. I've been to hobbies and stuff. And I sat down, and this took about a month to do.
It's only been a couple weeks, but okay.
Wow. I mean, look at that, folks. You ever see the film The Witches? Tom does, or at least the portrait of Tom. This makes me think of The Witches when they like take off their wigs and their shoes and all their stuff.
This is Tom right now. And what I love about this is the attention to detail. He doesn't seem to appreciate it, but people in the art world have really been enjoying it. Let's start with the top. The
I
head.
have it up on the screen.
Oh,
for
sure.
you. Yeah.
I love I did.
There it is. If you haven't seen it, a bit better look. Don't you think the witch? It looks like the witches. Am I wrong? Whales swim like fish. Does that make them fish? Exactly. I mean, I don't want to belabor my logic here. I'm not a smart guy, but I'm not entirely ridiculous. Yes, there's like that is the Roald Dahl depiction of the witches, but I do believe it was, who the hell is that actress? Can't remember her name, but they did a live action film about Roald Dahl's book, The Witches, and it was absolutely horrifying. One of the most horrifying children's movies, book adaptations. This thing makes Harry Potter. I mean, Harry Potter is not scary at all. Harry Potter's like blah blah blah. This is like Harry Potter if they were to make it and freak out. I mean, it's just absolutely terrifying. See if you can find that one. I forget the fucking actress's name. Angelica Houston. And accepting the Oscar for The Witches, Angelica Houston, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. Hopping into the Sting portal to tell me it's Angelica Houston. Yes, doesn't it look like that? There she is. I mean, that's a little exaggerated, yes, but that's what it harkened. That's the image it harkened. The nose is a little bit more, but don't you think that could have been? No one said that one in the comments. I heard many a wild fringe movie reference to what Tom looked like, clean shaven. Did not hear anyone reference Angelica Houston in The Witches. There you go. Look at that. So let's continue. Let's hear Christina, the artiste, by the way. Such an artistic woman. She's a fantastic stand-up, broadcaster, writer, now painter.
I like the attention to detail, the red splotches on the top of your head, you know, from various sunburn or just the pink hue in your skin. It just gets pinker up there. The eyebrows are still the meat.
That's some bald people problems I'm learning as I have just recently grown extraordinarily bald. I have things on my head, like little, like from bumping my head. You don't even realize when you have hair that if you bump your head on like a cabinet or something, that kind of shit lasts there forever. I mean, like it is like a cut. I mean, it is there for a long ass time. I mean, it's not massive or anything, but you're touching your bald head. I mean, so yeah, the discolorations and things like that. That's why I just fucking put on a hat. Because I don't want to subject the world to me and my whatever.
Meanies, you've always got those meanies going. Beautiful blue eyes, as blue as the sea. And then the dark rings under them, you know, just that's always going to be there. The patchy, blotchy, swollen, puffy darkness. And then the nose. Now, some people would say, oh, that's not Tom's nose. It's Tom's future nose. I thought I would kind of give the picture a little time travel element.
Interesting.
What's his name? Our favorite guy from the Coming to America?
John Amos.
John Amos nose. And you got those beautiful mouth. That's a beautiful mouth.
Beautiful full lips.
And then the chest hair and the beige. I didn't have a beige crayon, so I used yellow.
Well, real top tier work. Now, are you
Yep.
selling prints?
Of course I am. I'll be selling these on ymhstudios.com, signed, of course, to commemorate Tom's baby face.
What's the
Oh my goodness, folks. That means you too can get commissioned a piece or a copy, I suppose. I mean, I wonder how many prints there will be. Will they each be numbered? One time I did my own art piece for the 2007 Buffalo Sabres. I painted all of them. And then I sold, there was one of one. One of two, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of thing, or number 2 of 100, or whatever the hell it is. I wonder if they will be signed and numbered. I mean, this is going to be high value stuff. This is not for the poors. This is for Stink Portal people only. I'm talking.
price on these?
I haven't decided yet. What do you think? I mean, you tell me.
I mean, it looks really, really like high level stuff.
It is, Tom. It took me a long time.
It's
I
very
haven't
cool.
decided yet. Maybe
People
we'll bid.
also demanded, by the way, like so entitled. We demand an explanation. So I'll give you the explanation because you demand it.
Yeah.
I had to do it for a television show that I've been shooting for a part that I don't want to give away why when
Sure.
you see it you'll go, oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's why I didn't do it just because I felt
On,
like it
on a
one day.
whim. Well, no, I've been trying to get you.
Well, why? What's so wrong about feeling like it? I don't know. He's like, I didn't just do this because I felt like it. If he did, would that be crazy? I mean, that's so funny that your comments have his brain in such a pretzel that he doesn't even feel like he's allowed to shave his own face because he feels like it. I thought that was wild. It's like, I didn't just feel like it. Would that be so terrible if you just felt like it one day? Who gives a shit?
You to shave this beard
I
for
know.
15 years. You won't do it.
Both my parents, when my dad was alive and my mom, they're always like, please. My dad would be like, why don't you just get rid of this shit?
Yeah.
And my mom's like, please shave, please.
Well, the last time you had a bare face is when we were married.
It's very
think
long.
2008.
40.
17,000 years ago.
It feels like 5 million
It feels a
years ago.
lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It is crazy when you have a beard every day and you shave it one day. Because I did it like I mentioned last week. I shaved it for this Fred Durst costume. Because, you know, Fred Durst only has a soul patch. I couldn't have this beard. I guess I could be present day Fred Durst, but that wasn't what I was going for. And I wanted the dramatic effect. So I shaved my face for what I realized in the moment was the first time since 2011, probably, or something crazy like that. And I mean, it was something that I never even thought about. It was like missing a body part, though. It was really weird to have it go away because you just don't think, I don't shave every day. I mean, it's got to be obnoxious to have to try and shave your face clean every single fucking day, unless you just don't grow hair, in which case you just go swing, 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 and you're so fucking done and ready to go. But it is something that is jarring for the beard holder as well, not just you out there who is, you know, feasting your eyes upon the bare face for the first time.
But yeah. Anyway, it grew back very fast. My hair on my head grew back.
it's amazing. What have you been doing?
Just taking vitamins, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on a lot of supplements and such.
Supplements
Working
and
out.
vitamin. I went to the gym this morning. Had one of those protein shakes you like.
Well, they give you massive farts. That's a problem. I love that people are very upset by your lack of a
Very,
beard.
very mad at me.
But I get it. It's
And
we
then
know you
I
one way.
would get like 1 out of 200 messages would be like, I think it looks good.
The internet is so wild, dude. Like, if you just shave your face, which is your own prerogative to do, people are like, how dare you shave your fucking face? And I agree, actually, with them, come to think of it. What happened here? Where did it go? Where did it go? What happened? Did I do that? Did I click something weird? Did it go away? There we go. I fixed it. But yeah, no, I mean, it is such a wild thing to have people be like, what the like when I mean, I'm going to probably like get new glasses at some point and people are going to be like, how dare you change your fucking glasses? I kind of like it. That's fun. I like it.
Don't listen to everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, thanks.
But it is, you know, we all know you as bearded
Tom.
bear Tom. I don't like it when you change your appearance either.
I'm back.
Yeah, your owl's legs face. That's so good.
So it's a really, I got to tell you, I feel real good today. This is nice going over all
You
these
got it.
comments and hearing your breakdown and this
You got it.
beautiful painting. Let's,
Bill Boner points out that surprise, it's for the Netflix show. I mean, who would have thought of that, he says, but it was probably a little boner last week. I know there were definitely smart, skinny, rich people in this thing portal who definitely thought this is for the Netflix show. They speculated last week, I do recall. What's this one say? Tom collabed with Sarah. Who the is that? Is that supposed to be Sarah McLachlan to make a childhood leukemia commercials? Yes. Okay. So there you go. Sarah McLachlan. I think you spelled her name a little wrong there, Spacehead 74. But I didn't even know owls were birds. So who the hell am I to judge at the end of the day? Yeah, Sarah McLachlan. In the arms of the angels. And then it's Tom's face. And then a dog crying.
YMHstudios.com.
let's open
Get
the
your
show.
print now.
Get your print now. Here we go.
Get your print now. Oh my God. Can you, in fact, get your print now? Yeah, there are prints. Look at that. Oh my God, folks. So go to the store and get it. store.ymhstudios.com. Get your one-of-a-kind. I mean, this is probably a limited printed thing. So, I mean, there will only be a few rich, skinny stink portal people out there that are going to have this. So I would get on your horse and go over there, perhaps as soon as the show is done, and check it out for yourself. Oh boy, are we gonna get? Let's see what else we can. We got to play a couple other things before we start cooking, folks. I mean, the Matthew McConaughey tuna salad. I will be cooking it. I will be trying it. Oh boy, what is this? Oh, I know. On the same episode, something else was revealed because guess what? I watched that dog shit. I don't want to shit on Netflix, obviously, after just discussing the reason Tom shaved his beard. But I'm going to shit on them for the moment because that Jake Paul, Mike Tyson thing, that was some real dog shit, wasn't it? Holy hell. I mean, it was a fun little thing. I was at the Comedy Store. I was doing my podcast, The Josh Potter Show, which, by the way, comes out every Wednesday as well. You can go check it out. The latest episode with Billy Wayne Davis is available right now. But I was there after taping it, and I thought, I have a set later on. Let's just stay here on the patio and watch it with all my friends. And we did. We stood there, and it was a nice hangout time. But that fight, and I was gearing up for it. I was starting to look forward to it after a little while. Boy, oh boy, was that horse shit. Holy hell. And the buffering. I mean, I know we have buffering. It made me think of all the poor people here watching this show and how many times my fucking computer here takes a shit and buffers. I was just like, what the hell's going on? And it made me weary about Christmas football, because if that happens during Christmas football, you're going to see a different. I'm not going to be just kind of woe is me about it. I'm going to be literally irate. I might get violent. No, I don't know. I can't afford, what does this say? Oh, I can't afford the store. I donate all my money to the poor. Well, fucking Bobby, thank you for your charity. We love you very much for donating your money to the poor, especially myself. Holy shit. Queers for getting stoned in Gaza. It says, hey, man, I've seen all the clips on IG that showed Mike could have killed Paul, but I'm still happy he got that bag. I mean, sure, I don't know. That's one person's. I don't really give a fuck why it was the way that it was. I just know that it was a snooze, a buffering snooze. And I hope I'm never a buffering snooze for you folks. But look at this. We have here Tom. Tom actually went to that thing. If I went to that thing, I'm sure it would have been fun, star-studded. I mean, who wasn't there? What an event, right? But I would have been like, all that for that? Gross. But Tom was in attendance, and we have
years. And then this jacket came into my life.
A jacket.
And I wore it to the Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah.
So many BTBs.
BTBs?
Big Time Blacks.
Oh, yeah.
Gave me incredible compliments.
Yeah.
That is the best. Big Time Blacks. This is just another level. We got to see Mike's ass cheeks. Yes, we did. We got to see, and by the way, people were giving Mike guff, myself included, for him kissing that random person and saying, I love you. I thought that's like big Diddy energy. I thought he was like asserting dominance via, loving on someone technically. But turns out that was his kid. So I was like, oh, okay, he's just talking to his son. And then he turned around and proceeded to walk out of the room, ass fully out. But other than Mike Tyson, many, many, many BTBs there. And evidently they were giving Tom a compliment. Now, we all know we've gotten compliments, I would hope. If you haven't experienced receiving a compliment from a black man, oh my goodness, I would set a new goal, because that is a feeling that is rare in this world. It's something that could make the Grinch's heart grow 10 sizes. I mean, it is truly a feeling like no other. And to get it from BTBs, the biggest of the BTBs. Oh my God, I can't wait to hear the list. And I can't wait to see the jacket.
People were talking about it left and right.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it was, oh my God.
People couldn't focus on the fight.
Here I am with Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, there we are.
Page 6. I don't know.
What?
Pac-Man Jones, by the way, and I'm a fan, Pac-Man. I'm a fan. I think he left that fight getting arrested for multiple counts of something or others. I don't even know what it, or just multiple charges, not multiple counts, but for various charges. I think Pac-Man. I wonder if Tom got into any of the mischief with Pac-Man Jones. That is something that I'll have to put my roach investigative report upon and see if Tom was anywhere near the incident. If Tom is a better fixer than one Pac-Man Jones, if he was involved.
I guess.
How did I even realize
know.
I'd
I've been rewatching House of Cards lately, so
been photographed? Oh yeah, I remember when they took that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wow.
I would forget that I had the jacket on,
Yeah.
and then I was reminded constantly. People were like, "That's a fresh jacket. That's
It's
a
a
nice jacket. Where'd you get that
beautiful
jacket?" People were asking me left and right. So much fun. I introduced you to Pac-Man. Pac-Man Jones was there, and he was so vintage Pac-Man. He was the
it
life.
wrapped up. But don't even bother watching it. But Pac-Man Jones was one that he named, and boy, oh boy, the jacket does look fresh. I don't even know if that's something that I would have been like, wow, Tom's got a nice jacket on, but I wouldn't know. See, I don't know fashion in a way that can get a BTB's compliment. I could maybe get one from comedy, or maybe sometimes because I do have a couple pairs of shoes that I've had black compliments about, and that it's like, oh yeah, it makes you feel so fucking good. I want to hear more of the list, please.
Of the pre-party.
Yeah.
During the fight, they were bringing out like clearly these boxes that were meant for somebody. He was like, "Hey, give me that." And he would just take like 6 of them and hand them out to us and people around us.
They were like snack.
Pac-Man got, I think, arrested after the fight.
Boxes
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Netflix had provided
But
for
they were going somewhere, and he was like, "Nope."
hilarious. And
Perhaps
no,
it was
and
for that. Did I just figure out a crime? Did I just put 2 and 2 together? Did Pac-Man Jones steal Tom a bunch of merch and then walk out of that Dallas arena and get cuffed? And they're like, "You're under arrest for taking all the free shit."
And then wait. The best part is he opened one,
Yeah,
didn't like the contents,
Yeah.
and then handed it to me.
yeah.
Like, hey,
can
you
have
want this shit?
Yeah,
Thanks, Pac-Man.
he was the life of the party.
He really was.
And I had so much fun. And then we talked about getting together. He also wants to come on tour and see a show.
Oh my God, please bring Pac-Man Jones on tour, and please bring me as well. I have never asked for a show from Tom in my life, but if Pac-Man Jones is on the road with us, please bring me. I want to party with Pac-Man Jones so bad. I want to have the fear in my heart that I am going to walk off stage and get put into a squad car afterwards. Please, on Lord. But we do have Corey Sanchez out there, perhaps a more diligent investigative reporter that doesn't just jump to conclusions like me based off of anecdotal evidence that I just heard. Corey Sanchez says that broad was calling him big words. Oh, that could, I mean, things are always possible. Queers for getting stoned in Gaza says not my situation. He got arrested for assaulting a cop and resisting arrest. Oh, but they maybe were like, maybe why was the cop talking to him in the first place? Was it like, hey, did you take all that free shit and give it to Tom Segura and his friends? What's that? Big words? And then they fight. Again, I have a better imagination. This is why I would have made a good defense attorney, but not a good necessarily prosecution attorney. True. See, now I'm bringing you on board, huh?
And I was so stoked. And then the next day, I get a text from someone. They're like, "Oh, sucks about Pac-Man." I'm like, "What do you mean sucks about Pac-Man?" And they were like, they sent me this.
There's the jacket.
There's the jacket. And there's me and Pac-Man.
Accomplice.
Yeah.
And then
I know, it fucking sucks.
Well, it says former NFL player Adam Pac-Man Jones.
arrested on multiple charges after Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight, police say. And I was like, no.
And you're in the photo.
I'm in the photo
That's
that
cool.
they did it with.
That's fun to be in. That's so fun. God, I'm so jealous. I've never been jealous in my life of anybody really, but boy, am I jealous of that.
But,
And when I say that, I mean like sometimes I get jealous. I'm like, hey, that guy that gets to have sex with Cameron Brink, I'm kind of jealous of that guy. levels like that. But this one, boy, oh boy, when it comes to the company of another man, first time I'm jealous. Let's just put it that way.
He got arrested just after 1. So that was only like a couple hours after we said bye to him.
But can I tell you that I kind of I understand him
Yeah.
getting so fired up, because I think you had to be in the room to feel the energy of the level of disappointment that we all felt from that fight, because
That
the women
was-
went up first. The two women fought.
Taylor,
Dare I say, oh my goodness, I'm just reading something in the stink portal here. Fucking Bobby says, when people call me big words, I just laugh and keep walking. May I make an ignorant statement that or confession, I guess I should say, about an ignorant thought that I had? I just assumed fucking Bobby was white because of the fucking part. It's very Boston, and I just pictured a white guy being like, fucking Bobby. I did not, and forgive me, I did not think. My stars. But now your chats are going to mean so much even more to me, and your compliments, think about it. A little BTB energy happening over here, perhaps? Wonderful, wild stuff.
Serrano.
Oh my God. And that was like
that was a brawl.
palpable energy, and people were fucking losing their minds.
We were all like, I mean, and you know who fucking knew that was going to be a fight was Kendall.
That's right. Kendall Toole. We ran into her.
We ran into her, and she was like, "Get to your seat for this fight." She was like, because this was like their rematch, maybe even the third fight, and she was like, "This is going to be a good fight," and that fight was
That crushed.
incredible.
That she had her eye gashed open,
Yeah.
and we could see that.
And Taylor was butting her. And
That was amazing. I'm totally into women's boxing now, and I
was-
want to go see UFC.
You gotta go live.
I got to go see all this stuff.
Live is a total. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like when
different.
people go, I watch comedy specials, and you're like, you never
Yeah.
been to a live show? Like, it's a totally different thing.
Well, and I have to admit that I was very sexist against women when I saw them fighting each other the first time. Like
Yeah.
I remember even saying to Joe, like privately one day, I was like, I don't know, I don't like seeing women hitting each other and stuff. He's like, goes, Christina, they're warriors. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like that kind of
yeah, they're not.
That
regular,
makes sense. They're
they're
not-
regular chicks.
no. And then I was like, I get it, because when a bitch fights, fuck, like you know how fucked up you have to be a female comic. Take
Yeah.
that times 100,
And
and
be a
you're a
female
female
fighter.
boxer.
Yeah, it's-
Holy shit! Now I got to get into this.
Look at that. We've made Christina less misogynistic, so to speak. That's pretty cool. The female boxers did what they do. It's always funny. That is the case, though. The biggest hater on females is females, not the sound like fucking Andrew Tate up here, but it always is the case, folks. And speaking of female stuff, I got to get cooking here, you know, because we heard all about that fucking tuna salad last week. And by the way, we got to welcome a new guest or a new member here real quick into the stink portal. Skylar Martin hopping in. Welcome. Welcome indeed. Queers for Getting Stoned in Gaza having his own discussion in there. We're going to get cooking here. Let me do this. I don't even know where to begin. Welcome. Yes, everyone's welcoming Skylar into the chat room. Now my cover's blowing. Ew, now my cover. Oh, you wanted cover? I'm sorry. I didn't. Well, now it's definitely blown because I put you on the screen. We'll let you be. I'm sorry. Didn't want to do that. You know, maybe I shouldn't announce the Stink Portal members. I don't know. I'm trying my best out here. I don't know what the hell. I can't read minds. Anyhow, let me pull up the cooking cam. Do you want me to play something while you prep to cook? I mean, I don't really need to prep here. I'm just trying to figure out what to do first. All I got to really do is just go to the... I'm going to switch over to the cook cam mic because I feel like I'll be moving around a lot and I won't be on this microphone, and I need to make more room on the table. So let me just grab the microphone here and I'll plug it in and we'll switch over. All right, now I'm going to give it a test here. Let's see. Da 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 ha da da dee. Can you hear me, folks? I can hear myself. It's pretty annoying, but I'm going to take the headphones off and then I won't bother about it. There it is. It has a mic. I'm here now. Can you hear me? Oh boy, look at that. See? Corey Sanchez, you spoke too soon, you jerk. All right. Now, I mean, I could pull this one up for now because I'm going to chop the apple here. Let me make room real quick. Da-da-dee. I got to keep the mouse. I could lose the headphones. All righty. Close these up. I mean, I guess I should chop the apple first. You see all my ingredients here. It is way too many ingredients. I mean, I don't even know what the hell this shit is. We got agave, raw agave. What the hell is agave? Can someone tell me what the hell agave is? Thank you for muting the mic there. The other one there, Cougar. I appreciate it. Can someone tell me what the hell agave is, by the way? I'm confused by agave. We got white vinegar here, which I love. This is how I poach eggs with white vinegar. So this is one ingredient that I'm excited that I'm going to get to like keep beyond this, to be quite honest. Agave is just syrup. I don't want to put fucking syrup in here. I hate syrup. Is it like maple syrup? Because the smell will make me vomit. Is it? Just tell me it's not going to smell like maple, and I'll be all right. It's cactus cum. Oh, okay, that makes it better. As long as it's not maple syrup. It's like maple syrup if it came from a cactus. Wow, humans are incredible. What we do, we milk just about everything, don't we? My phone and my TV, 2 mics. Is that you got? Oh my Lord, Skylar Martin. Sorry. I know it's your first day here, but get used to the technique. This is as technically savvy as I think I've ever been. I mean, let's be honest, right, folks? All right, so we got to chop up the apple. I mean, that's 2 of the ingredients right there. That I don't even know portions, by the way. I'm assuming a splash of this, a dash of that. We have 1 can of tuna here, as you can see. I can put it to this camera. I can put it to this camera. Can of regular old tuna here. Now, I do have a garbage here, so I guess I could pour the juices of the can into the garbage as opposed to running out and like dumping it into the sink. I don't have a sink here in my little LA studio that I've got for you. And I just, I might have to just open a window because we don't want it to smell too much like rank pussy in here, after a while. I'll get too many erections while I'm on the air. I would be distracted if it smells like sweet rank pussy if I spill a bunch of this. But I do have a garbage here, so I thought of that at the very least. We have lemon juice here. Look at this, lemon juice. We have now, this is a bunch of sweet pickles that I'm supposed to chop up pickles evidently and put it in there too. That could take a moment. We do have a knife, so this is going to be the extent of what perhaps will be the the labor involved in this whole thing. We also have mayo, which we're going to need a lot of. That is like the first thing that goes in there if I know anything about tuna salad. We have onions. We don't need this whole batch, obviously. We're not going to just dump this whole thing in. We're going to sprinkle some onions in there. That's easy enough. I don't have to chop up an onion. We have, now this one's weird, corn. Another thing that, corn doesn't smell like pussy, but it might if it's a special breed. So I don't want to get too horny in here. So thank God I brought the garbage in. But opening the can will be a perilous sort of thing there. Thank God for my trusty new can opener. I'm not in here with this guy opening the can like I usually am. Why don't I treat myself to a can opener, folks? This is a real Pajitsky effect type thing. Not owning the can opener. I also have, I can't believe I have a bowl. This is crazy that I have a bowl. And then I also have a cutting board, which is like banana land. I can't believe I have that. And then, of course, the main thing that sparked this whole discussion about tuna salad. He didn't talk about all this other bullshit, but the wasabi. And I love wasabi. I'm going to definitely be instituting wasabi into my tuna salad in the future, but I don't know that all this shit's going to make the cut down the road. So let us, before we do anything, I guess I should chop the apple first. I'm debating. I guess I'm going to do that first. I'm going to chop the old apple up here. Put the spatula aside. I did get a plastic fork. Don't judge me. I have forks, but I just grabbed this one just for, spreading purposes onto the bread. Why not? Less fuss and less muss, as they say. All right, let me get the cutting board over here in front of me. I'm going to get it on the screen too. Don't you fret. Don't you worry. I mean, this is all on the fly. I thought of this whole camera angle thing. I mean, this could have been a real horseshit stream if I didn't come up with that, right? All right, here we are on the table. All right, now you can see it from multiple angles. Here we are. Now, I don't need a lot of apple here. We're not going to chop up this whole damn thing. Let's see here. I was seeing if anybody had any instructions. I mean, the core is there. I guess I could chop out a portion of the apple because, again, I'm not going to eat a whole fucking apple out here. You know what I'm saying? So let's chop in a little. We're going to get like a big chunky slice here. Should have went more at an angle. All right. Just rock it back and forth. We're not trying to saw this thing open. And here we have this is going to be a great amount because we have to finely chop this apple, which is annoying. Again, these are steps that typically, if we weren't doing this on the stream, I would never, ever chop up an apple. Move your fingers. I was rocking it. I'm not slicing it. Here's one thing you need to know about me. It's that when it comes to knives and fingers and things like that, I am always, because being blind, aware of these things. I mean, hell, I could go like... Is that on the screen? Is that on the screen? Was that on the cook cam? All right. Now, I don't want the fucking skin in here, do I? I guess that adds a little chomp to things, the texture. All right, here we go. I don't know how to finely chop anything, but get some slices going and then chop those up. We're chopping apples. You ever hear that Dana Carvey bit? Chopping broccoli. Remember that? That's for the old heads out there, folks. SNL, when it was good. It's fucking people say that shit all the time. They probably thought it was bad at that moment too. They're like, what the hell are we watching? But it was Dana Carvey's first ever episode on SNL. There's a lady I know. If I didn't know her, she'd be the lady I didn't know. Remember that shit? Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. She chopping broccoli. She chopping broccoli. She chopping broccoli. Look at that, folks. We're basically finely chopped here. I'm just getting it small and nice. All right. Got a couple big chunks in there, but I'm not going to use all this fucking apple. I'll tell you that. Get some finely chopped ones. All right. Again, not using all of this fucking apple. I hate how much apple there is. There's more apple than tuna, for Christ's sake. We're going to use about half of this apple. Who wants apple in it? This was the most surprising thing, and they say this in the TikTok as well. They go, oh, it's so surprising that he wants the apple in there, and I don't know what to think of this, and that's the way I do honestly feel, but I'm a little more, what's the word, nefariously, not that I don't like apples. I don't want that shit in my fucking tuna. You know what I'm saying? So let's clear out about a couple of these. We don't need all this fucking apple. All right. And I didn't even waste that much of it because you saw the slice. I mean, that's not even the whole apple. I'll eat that apple later. This is enough apple. All right. I hope you can see it on the screen. Now, we also need to chop up a couple of these gherkins here before I'm getting all my chopped up ingredients ready, you see. So let's grab a couple of these bad boys. Drain the little juices. This is like a little, look at this little guy. Is this like a porno right now that I'm like talking to, like, they have those pornos where they're like, I'm going to humiliate your little penis. Oh, I bet you can't even fuck a girl with this little penis, can you? You can't even fuck anyone. You can't please anyone with this little, tiny, pathetic, little, soft penis. And then they have the ones where they're like, when you have a small penis, they have the pornos where they go like, oh, no, this is big. It's like encouraging. It's the other version. It's Robert Frost, you know what I mean? You could go the road less traveled, and you can actually get encouraged for your tiny penis. Be like, oh, no, this is like plenty big. This is so big. Like, what are you talking about? It's not even that small. Oh my goodness, did we have a super chat there? I don't know where my mouse went. Scroll up and put it on the screen. Speaking of, what does that say? Put up the super chat. Oh, little boner for the singing. Oh, thank you. I haven't been looking at the screen, so any super chats, I will go back and I will review. So don't fret. Queers for Getting Stoned in Gaza says, speaking of singing, having a comedy music and karaoke night November 22nd in Brooklyn. Oh, I don't mind you plugging that. Please pay to plug that. Look at that, folks. Go hang out in Brooklyn with him. So I got 2 gherkins here. I think that'll be enough. 2 gherkins. We're making 1 tuna can here. You know? It's only 1 fucking tuna can. 1 gherkin might even be enough. But I figure you guys like watching me chop things up, so. Get in the gherkin, chop in the... No, your penis is plenty big. I promise. It's so big. Oh my God. And then the other one, they're like, your penis is pathetic. I bet you can't even squirt cum out of that small little penis. Does it just dribble out like a fucking dog drooling? You pathetic loser. Okay. Ooh. This one I don't need. Okay. Again, do I need to? Not really. I'm going to eat your little pathetic little penis, you fucking sad loser. I'm already halfway done. I haven't take a big bite because you're pathetic, soft little penis. All right. Put your fucking dicks away. Yeah. Sorry, Skylar. You're new here. I didn't mean to make your dick hard right out of the gate. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I want to make these pickles chunks a little smaller because they're huge. And again, this is fucking tuna salad, not pickle salad, for Christ's sake. Who has time for all this? We're doing a show, but in real life, like, who just sits there cutting shit up and fucking, what are we, fancy chef, all of us here? Golly. Okay, that is my fucking pickles now. My little baby pickles. I think we've chopped all the things. We've got everything we need chopped. I'll put it here. Oh, what happened? I can't even see my screen now because my mouse moved. Okay, there we go. So, can you see it? Ta-da! I'm going to just put the onions so that way I can put everything in when I gotta add all the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a technical term, by the way. That is industry shit right there. When you say add all the shit, that is a literal cooking term. Only experts know about it. All right, ask Fancy Chef. I'm sure he'll fucking tell you. All right, we didn't even have to. This is my cup of tea, folks. If you're gonna buy this ingredients, go with the already chopped onions. Look at this. I don't have to chop shit. Now I can just go da 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 da. Put a little sprinkly do of them in my little mixture here. All right. All right. Now we've got that. Now the one thing I will put in at the end, because it is perilous and it is like probably wet and it will just be gross sitting here. If it was like off the cob, I would chop it off, but instead it is canned. So the corn, we're just going to add the corn. I'm going to scoop some in as I'm mixing everything else in. So that is when we will add that. Now it's to do the liquids, which I, again, have no fucking idea about any of the portions, folks. Let's put my bread here for now. Take it out of the bowl because I'm going to need this bowl. And I'm going to have to add stuff to the mix. You see. Put the knife over here. Isn't this a fucking sick knife? It's like really like psycho shit. Like, like I bet I'm not trying to get, hey, YouTube, it's jokes. It's just jokes, YouTube. I'm not really crazy. Okay. Put the apple over there. Now, bowl. Here's where it gets tricky. We got to do this guy. I'm going to open the can over the trash, drain its juices into the trash. Get the thing in there and just get it all in there because I cannot have it smell like pussy in this fucking room. I will get distracted and I will not be able to do my job. I mean, I already am over here I'm half sidetracked from that whole basically pickle JOI I just did there. All right, so now when it comes to mayo, I kind of understand how much we're going to need in terms of mayo to tuna ratio. For 1 can of tuna, I do believe I'll need like a third of this bottle. That's what I'm going to guess. That's a venture to guess. Now, maybe in the stink portal, people will be like, oh my God, that's way too much. Or like, you're going to be out of your minds. It's like when Tom shaved his beard. You're going to think, this is fucking crazy. How dare you? I'm going to get DMs. How dare you use that much mayo? Okay, let's see. I'm going to go with, like I said, a third. Okay. La-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. I know it's a squirt top, but that we would have been here all day if I was out here like. And do you want to hear this thing fart? I mean, maybe you do, actually. Oh, is that turning you on? Huh? You want to hear this thing fucking. There you go, squirt a little in. Oh, yeah, I've got a good one there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like fucking, what's his name? The Fart Master, King Fart Ripper. There you go. Reminiscent. Tribute to King Fart Ripper. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you are happy. So we put the mayo in. Now, we should add all this other dog shit. I haven't the slightest. This is where I'm lost. I know, okay, we're not going to put a whole bunch of lemon juice in here, but we can put in a good fair amount. I don't know how to open this lemon juice at all. I have no idea how to open this lemon juice. This lemon juice is, there we go. Had a little top-a-doo on there. Aha! Ha ha ha! You didn't get me today, lemon juice. So a couple squirts, toss a couple squirties in there. Maybe we do a little on top once we get the tuna, because I just heard it sounded like I was pissing in a trough there, because it was like, sing. You hear that? Let's do another squirt just so you can, in case you didn't hear it. Listen. Oh, I missed. Hear that? Ring, 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 ring. Got a little on the outside here. It's okay. All right. Now at this point is when you take a hit of this. And you think, I chopped that shit up real good, huh? So now we got the mayo. Here, take a look. Doesn't it look like I just, oh yeah. It's after watching New Christina. Okay. Now, vinegar. I have no fucking clue how much white vinegar I'm supposed to put in here. Again, I do not know the portions. This is the problem. Can I say a problem with modern media? It's that TikTok has all these instructional videos, but do they go over the instructions? No. It's just like a hot lady cooking. Who's that angry? There's a lady named Olivia something. She's like an angry hot lady that cooks, and she just like throws things on the table and is like, ga, 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 ga. And then she just looks angry. She does like this to the camera and plays like the Von Bondies. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of shit. And it's all flashy and edited together. Well, how much of that shit are you putting in there, lady? You know, that's what I want to know. And that's the same thing with this guy. He had no fucking tell. He's just like blank, boom, blomp, bleep, bloom. You know, we don't have the luxury of that today. We don't have the luxury of on the phone. We're live, baby. We're doing it live for the Stink Portal. So I don't know. I'm just going to splash a little of this shit in there. I don't want it too vinegary as I get it all over my tablecloth. That's a great thing to get on your tablecloth is white vinegar. But who cares? It's a dog shit tablecloth. And I want to get a new one anyway. Now for this shit. This shit, I don't even know what the fuck. I've never even thought about this. I've never in my life gone, you know what? I want some agave. I've heard of this. It sounds like a fake flavor that they'd make a fucking seltzer out of. Oh, do you want like some of these high end? Oh, you want like kombucha? I'm like, will it fuck me up? And they're like, well, there's alcohol in it. And I'm like, well, yeah. Like there is and I cannot remember the fucking thing. And I would never, I guess, smoke a brand on here. But there is a certain alcoholic canned drink that is like kombucha and alcohol, and that shit fucked me up, dude. And I'm saying that as a good thing. Like, and it had flavors like agave or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is, but wow. So here, I guess my first experience with agave. I don't know what people use it for. I don't know. Is it something you put on your skin? Is it like an aloe? Am I eating aloe? I mean, I haven't been this confused since I thought about owls and birds. Vinegar and tuna, Lesbo's dripping right now. Fucking Bobby, I'm telling you, I'm dripping right now. I'm over here getting chubbed up based off all the scents in here. I mean, it's crazy. Don't forget about the fucking tuna that's about to come out here and the pickles. Okay, so I'm going to do a little dash of this because I have no... Now, if this is not a... Oh my God, I got to take the seal off. If this is not a... I mean, you guys maybe just have a discerning eye more than I have. If this is just like defeating the purpose of agave, please tell me. Or if I put too much, please tell me. Not that I can take it out or anything. But let's see. I put the cap back on it. Let's give this a... Oh, boy. Okay, I think that was a generous amount. What do we think? What do we think? Take a look here. Take a look here. Let's see. Can you see it? Make it big there for him, Cougar. Oh, where is it? What do we think? Is that a proper agave amount? I have, again, no working knowledge of or what it does. Maybe I'll become an agave gent here. That was plenty. LOL. Great. Now I put too much in there. Oh, well, whatever. I have, again, no idea. My ratio to mayo to everything else seems bad right now. I feel like I might have gone too hardcore on the mayo, thinking whatever else. I can get another can of tuna. I have another can of tuna, but that would require me leaving the room, and I don't want to do that. So time to christen the new can opener. Ta-da! The can opener. My life has changed having this. I, again, used to just take my pocket. I don't have my knife in here, but my pocket knife, really. It's just a fucking... And I would go... You saw it. You saw me with that one earlier. I'm great with knives. I love a knife. All right, I'm going to open this over the... Sorry if I leave the camera, but I'm going over the garbage for this one. This is one liquid I would rather not experience, you know. Hold on, I got to do something to catch it, though. Fuck. Okay, I guess I'm going to do it over the table. I'm not going to spill. I'm going to be very gentle. We're going to be very gentle. Look at how gentle I'm being. I'm being so fucking gentle right now. This is such gentleness because we're just going to peel the lid up and drain it into the garbage bag. Oh, so gentle. Oh, so gentle. What a gentle boy. What a gentle boy. Move this. Get this out of here. All right. Ta-da. Oh, it smells so good. Here it is. Now, where's my... Aha. I'm just going to drain it off camera here. And really, I'm just putting my whole nose in it because it smells so good. Oh, yeah. Just drain it into the bag. We're going to take this out immediately following behind the jeans. Okay, we're just draining. Oh, it sounds like I'm taking a piss, doesn't it? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get the dribbles out. It's just tuna draining into a garbage bag, YouTube. Don't fret. Don't fret out there. Don't take our channel down. We're live on Behind the Jeans. Remember, hit the like button. We need people to hit the like button. Hit the goddamn like button because it spreads the word. Maybe people will come and they will join the Stink Portal, huh? What do you think? Anyhow, we got it drained now. See? We're drained up. We're ready to rock. We're going to put this in our bowl now. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Get it all in there. Get it all in there. I brought a spatula, but I'm not going to use it. Maybe to mix. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Ba-dunk. Now, we're not out of the woods yet, folks, because we have another can to open, and it is the corn. Where's my camera? It is the corn. Dun, dun, dun. Another thing, needless, in my opinion. Positively needless. But we have to stick to the recipe for the broadcast. I can't come here, although we don't have the shallots. Do the regular onions replace the shallots? Because I feel like shallots and onions is just a wild thing. Hey, we got a new member. It is Chase Gill. See, that's what happens when you hit the fucking like button. Crank the like button up, baby. Oh, my God. Skylar Martin Potter may not, but I'm about to fucking... Oh, good. You guys are coming in there? Coming in the Stink Portal? That's what I want. I want you not only to be informed about cooking. What the fuck? This one won't latch on. This one won't latch on here. What's going on? Ah, there we go. We're latched. Ooh, and that made that queef sound out of the can. That is so good to hear. That's how my cooking show would go. Ooh, don't you like to hear the queef sound come out of the can? Oh, it just, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. This one we can be a little less gentle. It's a larger can. It won't go so awry, and I don't imagine the fluids are as wild inside. Fucking Bobby, a membership re-up there. Potter, people want feet, remove the shoes. Oh, while I'm cooking? Wouldn't that be? I mean, I guess that would be. I did put shoes on, but I mean, hello. I had shoes on, but I just took them off for you. I actually thought about walking around barefoot and people would judge me, but I'm glad that I could provide that. All right, don't worry about it, little boner. Relax. I put feet out there for everyone. Okay, gotta get this guy out of here. I'll make it more dramatic by using the knife. Oh, oh, I'm gonna lose the lid. Oh, oh. I'm gonna use the water to propel the lid out from the corn. Do-do-do. I hope this garbage can that I have in here does not, in fact, have a hole in it, because that would be absolutely terrible. Oh, I've almost got it. Oh, got it. Look at that, folks. Am I a fucking knife expert or what? All right, here we go. We got corn here. See? Oh, I drained some out. We're just going to take our fork here. We're going to put in just a good little bit amount here. Oh, not too much water. Just corn, please. Just corn, please. That's a good amount there. All right, good. We've got the corn in there now. Put the corn way over here. We don't need that anymore. All right. We can put these away. Yes, put these. That's one thing, folks. When you're done with something, put it as far away as possible, out of sight, out of mind, and then one day you'll come across it and go, oh my God, I got to clean this. Oh, we got a super chat here. Holy hell, fucking Bobby. What? Oh my Lord, $100? I mean, good golly. What a day. Oh, what a day. Not only does it smell like sweet tuna pussy here in my studio, but $100 super chat. I have a tear coming to my eye. Maybe I'll put it in the mixture. You know what we didn't add was the ever important ingredient, the wasabi. But first, let me put my other things in here. Leave that super chat up forever. I mean, golly fucking Bobby. Thank you so much. Don't forget the bread. We're going to put the bread aside. I'm going to put that on my computer. I'm going to put the bread on my computer for the moment because I have to put remember the things we chopped earlier here? We got to put that into our mixture. Do-do-do. Yatati. The knife again. Yatati, yatati, yatati. All right, partner. We got our stuff. We put it in. Look at that. Now we have our mixture. Now we have to put in the wasabi. Now, I love wasabi. Opposite than agave. I am quite familiar with wasabi. Boy, do I fucking love it. Oh my God. Let's get some out right now. Let's get some out right now. Oh, yeah. This is a hell of a fucking... They're really trying to keep this wasabi in this bottle. Oh, they don't want me to have it. They go, no, you can't have it. I say, I want it. Come on, I want it. Give it to me. Give me the fucking wasabi. I really can't get this fucking thing off. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was exhausting. Oh, boy, but yes, we have it. Is this like a fun cap where I squirt it out of, or is this right here? I love wasabi so much. Oh, Oh, I could do that all day. Woo-wee! I could do that all day, baby. Oh my God. Oh, that's a good idea. Do I have one? I do. And it's a baby one too at that. All right. One more hit of wasabi and then we'll continue with our cooking. Oh my God. Mmm. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel so strong. I feel like a strong boy. Oh, yeah, that's good. All right, let's put it into the mixture here. Oh, yeah. We're going to give a hearty amount. A hearty amount. Get it in there. Get it in there. Get it in there. Okay. Okay. Now, we need to mix it. Woo-wee! That was good. Do I need the spatula? We'll find out. La da dee, we're mixing. I feel like I have to get another can of tuna. I feel like another can of tuna needs to be gotten for the amount of mayo used. Oh boy. All right, I'm going to go get another can of tuna. We need another can of tuna because this is like so much liquid. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Won't take but 2 seconds. folks, may I say, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Where's my microphone? Oh, the wasabi has my mouth numb. The Lord works in mysterious ways because I remembered, well, hold on, the wasabi is coursing through my veins right now. Whew. Okay, let's put our bread back. Anyhow, I went and grabbed auxiliary tuna just in case, but through the providing God, I went to get the tuna and it made me remember I forgot something else. Frozen peas. They were in my freezer. Plum forgot to, I had to go get them. Ooh, am I high from the wasabi? I think I'm high from wasabi right now. Oh my Lord. I think can wasabi make you high? I am like ripped right now. Okay, hold on. This could prove to be, I don't want them to go everywhere. I don't want the peas to go everywhere. Okay, whoa, here we go. They opened a little too drastically, but we're going to throw the peas in here. Ooh, a big chunk of peas. Look at this. I just grind it up like I'm grinding weed. Big chunk of peas there. Big chunk of peas. Oh, yeah. Get the peas in there. Okay. Peas. The frozen peas. Another, what are we doing thing here, but whatever. I'm going to put them there. Now the tuna, we got to add one more can. We're going to add another can of tuna here. Doesn't hurt. I think I'm tripping from the wasabi, to be quite honest with you. Okay. Oh, come on, latch on. Oh, you heard it. There's that ever so lovely queef. Okay, be very careful. Be very careful. Be very careful. A little more expeditious because we've made the people wait by adding a can of tuna here. Not something that I necessarily anticipated upon me embarking on this cooking today. But you know what? We improvise when things are up against us, don't we? That is a lesson in life and in cooking. Okay. There we are. Now we get that lovely draining sound once again here. I hate that sound, but hey. Oh, I need the knife. Yong, yong. Okay. Come on, pal. Come on. You can do it. Oh, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Be a good boy. Be a good boy and do it to me. Oh, yeah, you can do it. I fucking made it worse. Hold on. We're going to do a little draining again. You can just drain it like this. Oh, yeah, get it all out. Get it all out, baby. Come on, a little more. A little more, baby. Come on, a little more. Gotcha. Oh, I gotcha. You just got to talk sweet to it, and it works for you. You know, you just talk sweet to it. Okay. Add the can of tuna. Now, I've mixed brands here, which I don't think will matter, I hope. I don't know. Will it make we have a little bit of a tuna bouquet, if you will. So I've added that. Put this one aside. I don't anticipate needing that. Okay, now let's mix it. Let's get our mix on. Oh, good. Yeah. Mix it good. Mix it good. We got a lot of things in here. Oh, good. We're mixing. We're mixing. Okay, so the one thing that I was confident about, and this is often the case in my reality, the one thing that I was confident about was the amount of mayo. And now I am realizing I used way too much mayo. But now we're starting to get a good mix here. Now that I added that to soak it up, sure, do we have more tuna salad than initially anticipated? Yes. But the lovely part is it's starting to look good. Let's put it closer. Sorry, I can't. Okay, there. How about that? Yes. Okay. Boy, oh boy, my body is raging from the wasabi. Ooh. Okay. Should we toast the bread a little? Okay. Let's move everything out of the way here. I'm sweating. Oh my lord, who said cooking was easy? Fancy chef. I didn't see the fancy chef sweat like this. He didn't also eat a tub of wasabi. Okay. Let's make some toast. Just toast one side. That's what it says in the instructions. Ooh, it's browning. Slice my bread in half. My now toasted bread. And we're going to put some tuna salad upon it. A nice hearty helping. Now you can add cheese to this. You can add cum to this if you are the double soul shaman. Maybe you piss into the mixture, add it to your mix. Whatever your heart desires. Okay. And boy, we have sandwiches forever. Now I'm going to put I almost put the toasted side up. Okay, look at that, folks. We have a tuna salad sandwich. So much mayo. So much corn and peas. Okay. Now let's take a big bite. Mmm. Well, it's fine. You saw it. I am indifferent towards it completely. I'm sweating from eating wasabi. Maybe I ruined the mic. Sorry. I thought it would stay on in the background. It's fine. It did not blow my mind away. Would I go through all of that hell just to make that tuna salad as opposed to just maybe throwing wasabi in a regular tuna salad? No, I would never. That was so much effort. It's fine. I also just ate a tube of wasabi that's making me hallucinate. That could have something to do with my indifference. It's good. Yeah, it's fine. What do you want me to tell you? I'm not over here like, ooh, you know what I mean? We should have Bert try my version. I also think I could have done it completely wrong. Oh boy. Oh, Judy Mingo. What do we got here? Let's take a look before we wrap things up. Oh my God, again, thank you for this. Fucking Bobby, I appreciate it. We showed some feed for you. I hope you got your fill. If not, here you go. Ooh la la. Oh boy, Chase Gill, new member. Thank you so much. Thank you for the queers and queers for getting stoned in Gaza. Thank you for your super chats as well. I appreciate it. Buy yourself a paring knife. And Little Boner for the singing. Love it. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Chase Gill's a new member. Skylar Martin's a new member. Beerps is a new member. Eric V gifting 5 memberships. JS a new member. Ashley, I can't say her full name. She is giving out super chats even when she's not here for the entirety of the show. Fuck and Bobby gifting memberships. And we also had new members, Rachel Cool and Ethan Strebel. Thank you for going into overtime with us today. I am absolutely sweating from the wasabi. I'm going to make another tuna sandwich after this. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, folks. We are here every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, live. Come, join us. You can watch, or you can get into this thing portal by becoming a member. Keep your membership tabs open. Hit the fucking like button. And we will be back next week. Remember, behindthegeneshow@gmail.com is where you can go. Let us know anything you want to hear. I'd appreciate that a great deal. Anything from the vault you want us to pull out? I'm sorry, I reminisced about King Ass Ripper. Maybe we go down a King Ass Ripper wormhole at some point in the near future. Also want to let you know, thejoshpotter.com is where you can go and see where I'm going to be live. I'm going to be in Buffalo November 30th. My hometown. I can't wait there for Thanksgiving doing the show. And then I'll be in Bisbee, Arizona and Yuma, Arizona the first week of December 6th and 7th. So go to that website there, thejoshpotter.com, buy tickets, and also check out the Josh Potter Show. Comes out every Wednesday on my YouTube channel. All of it up there at thejoshpotter.com. I love you very much, and I will see you next time on Behind the Jeans. Ooh, baby.
This is big time! Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone's mother into this. Your mama in the fucking stands!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pashitsky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Brrr.